Be bold and help beef up support. Today on Summer Spotlight, we remember Mike Faulker by honoring his legacy and dream for Mishawaka. Many will remember this man for his years of service to the School City of Mishawaka. Now, if you don't know him, that's what this morning is all about and what this weekend's fundraiser is hoping to inform you on. While Mishawaka goes by the nickname the Princess City, it's known to many for being the home of the caveman. A mascot former staff Faulker supported and hoped could make a physical sign for friends and foes to see. So to learn more about Faulker, his mission, and how you can play a part this weekend, we're joined this morning by Holly Parks from School City of Mishawaka. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for the invitation. Great to be here.
Well, first things first, I kind of want to paint that picture for those who don't know who he is. Can you tell us more about Mike?
So Mike Faulker was one of those humans that everyone knew in the community. He was strong, he was big, he was vocal, he was charismatic, kind, all the things. Mike was one of those guys where he didn't know any strangers, always had a laugh, a joke, something funny to do. He loved to be harassing and making practical jokes on people. So he was just a kind, amazing guy. He was the operations director at School City, and we loved him and we miss him.
And of course, his vision for the caveman has slowly become this full community dream. Can you talk a little bit more about the project and connection with local artist Dave Lehman?
Yeah, so 11 years ago, Mike was our athletic director, and he was sitting at a swim meet with Dave Lehman, and they were talking about why don't we have a statue? Why don't we have a giant caveman sitting outside of our high school? Dave was like, well, what do you want him to look like? How big is he going to be? And he's like 20 feet tall and just ripped and muscular and all of the things. And I want him in bronze. Well, Dave was like, that's quite an expensive ticket, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that. Over the years, there was always a conversation with Mike, and then when Mike got sick, Dave had met back up with Mike and said, if we could do it, what do you want to see? And Mike had kind of sketched it out in his head, and Dave knew exactly what he wanted. So after Mike's passing, the rest of us got together and said, how do we make it? How do we make it happen? What do we do? How do we got to get there? And it led us to the Beef Bash.
And I love that you mentioned it right there, of course, because I think the fundraiser's name needs a little bit of explaining for those who don't know. You can see it right there on her sweatshirt. Holly, what is the Beef Bash?
So Beef Bash, so Mike Faulkner's nickname was Beef. Mike was a wrestler. He was big as life, and so everyone always called him Beef. So when we were looking for a name for the fundraiser, Beef Bash seemed to be it.
Perfect.
He loved a good bash. He loved a good time. He loved live music. He loved people. This is going to be a great event.
And I love that you're all pulling together to make this happen for Mike and that memory.
Yes.
So this is a fundraiser. What can we expect out here on Saturday?
So on Saturday, gates open at 4. We have food trucks. United Beverage will be there. We have 2 bands. Lake Bed is a local band of ours, homegrown. 3 of our employees are in this band.
Oh, cool.
They start at 5, go to 7. Size Matters starts at 8, goes till 10. You know, it's 21 and over. We are competing with Notre Dame, so we will have the monster screen up playing the game during the event. There will be no sound, so just the game. But it's going to be great. There's going to be an entire community of supporters and everyone who loved him and tons of memories, and everybody will. It'll be a somber thing because he's not with us, but it'll be a celebratory thing because he's with us. The skies are going to shine beautiful and sunny on Saturday, and he made that happen. He made that happen.
Like, I know for me, I haven't personally gotten the chance to meet Mike, but I can just feel from our conversation, and I hope you at home can too, that big, bold mentality, that positivity that just radiated from Mike. You can see it in the pictures. I can feel it from you, and I hope that's something we can feel out at Ironworks Plaza this weekend. Now, it is 21 and up. Do we need tickets to be part?
You do. You need 20. The tickets are $20. You can go on School City's website and purchase them there online, or you can go to the administration center on Main Street and pick them up there, or call somebody and we can get them to you no matter what, or you can buy them at the gate if you wait till the last minute.
Right,
no
it's
worries.
Really whatever we can do to get people out there, right?
All day.
And
all
I
day.
noticed on Facebook too, you mentioned a few things that maybe people should bring with them to enjoy this entertainment. What should they bring?
So it is going to be 75 and sunny, but bring a chair, bring a blanket if you want to sit out on the lawn to watch the concert. Bring a chair, you'll need it because there's no seating in the Ironworks Plaza. Make sure you have your ID, you will be checked, and then you'll get a wristband. Bring cash. We are not doing any, so the drink tickets and that kind of thing is cash only. But we are selling merchandise, so you can bring your debit card to purchase sweatshirts or t-shirts.
I was like, guys, the sweatshirt's awesome too. It really goes with everything, right? Black and white, we love that too. But Holly, thank you so much for coming in this morning and bringing a little bit to light of what Mike was for Michiana and Mishawaka too.
Thank you for having me, and everyone come out and celebrate Mike. He was an incredible human, and we want to do this for him.
Right? And Michiana, I showed you that look at their Facebook page just a moment ago. This is all happening Saturday at 4 o'clock at Ironworks Plaza. Hey, you'll see Holly out there and hopefully a few other friends too. But stick with us. We're going to get you to your other live local news coverage coming up right after this.